Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well today. This is Scott, your host. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And today we're going to discuss something that has not been around for a very long time. So I've got some mixed opinions about this because the fact that it's a classic TV show and everything that Hollywood touches just fucking ruins it. So the Munsters movie is being created, but they're saying it's being directed by somebody that does bloody horror movies, I guess. The Munsters is one of those pieces of pop culture that always seems to stick around in some form or another. And that's the truth. The Addams Family, it's very much like the Addams Family. The comical horror sitcom has managed to stay afloat and stuff like that in multiple different types and stuff like that. The same thing here. We haven't seen anything with regards to the Munsters since the 60s and all that stuff. And the Munsters were originally on black and white. Yes, people, there were black and white TVs at one time. There was no color all the time, okay? Um, but there was a Munsters movie of some sorts back in 1966 called Munster Go Home. However, in recent weeks, some news has surfaced that says they could be heading back to theaters, but under suspicions of somewhat surprising director. The report is that Rob Zombie is directing a new Munsters feature film that will shoot this May. Rob Zombie is a sick, demented guy, director, creator, and stuff, and all that. Um, he's a good no, and don't get me wrong, he is good. Period. I he does a lot of really twisted mental things and stuff. So we'll see, you know what I'm saying? But it could be very, very interesting to see what he could come up with. Two of Zombie's unusual stable of actors have apparently been cast as the leads. Jeff Daniel Phillips with portraying Herman Munster and Sherry Moon Zombie will Lily Munster, the two parents of the family. Murphy also says that Cassandra Peterson, better known for her character as Elvia, will also be in the film in a supporting role. It might seem shocking to hear that Rob Zombie is one spearheading the Munsters, but it actually is something of a passion project for the musician turned filmmaker. And that's true. He's done a lot of really interesting movies. He's kind of like a Tarantino. He does his own things and stuff, and they make them on cheap, and it's kind of cheesy and stuff like that, but they're really freaking good, you know? Zombie once claimed that he had seen every episode of the series at least 17 times, so he certainly sounds like a legitimate fan, not to mention that one of his hit songs, Dracula, was directly influenced by the beloved episode of the original series where Grandpa Munster builds a drag race car. As far as credentials go, Zombie is assuredly a student and lifelong fan of the original show. This doesn't sound like a work for hire gig for him, so that should at least be a good sign. But Rob Zombie has not exactly shown a ton of strength when it comes to comedy audiences will expect from the Munsters. But I don't know. Nobody really knows who the Munsters are anymore. And stuff. They were around in the 50s and 60s. So there's never been any modern day readaptation, an adaptation of it. So, but I'm sure that Rob Zombie can bring in people to do it or to write it and do it well and stuff like that because he's a purist and stuff like that. He likes to keep the things, but he also puts his own twist on it, not in a bad way and stuff, you know? Like he's done movies like A Thousand Corpses and stuff like that, dude. And dude, some of the shit he's done, oh my god, it's just like, oh my god, dude. I'm not a big horror guy, but I've been able to watch some of his stuff, dude, and it's pretty gory. Um, his only foray into the genre has been the animated movie The Haunted World of El Superbastio, and a fake trailer Werewolf Woman of SS that was included in the double feature film, um, and all that. But and we're assuming that Munsters will be attempting to um, be, I guess, you know, somewhat, you know, I don't know. I think that he'll do pretty well. He's done movies like House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects. He's done Halloween, Three from Hell, Halloween 2, and stuff. Dude, just look up Rob Zombie and stuff. Dude, he used to be, he looks weird too. So, and all that. But I think he'll do a very interesting job. Um, it should be interesting to see what he does, where he takes it, and all that. But this isn't the first time that the Munsters have tried to see a revival in the modern age. I guess apparently back in 2012, there was a movie called Mockingbird Lane. It was actually a pilot for a new version of the series. Unfortunately, it was rejected by networks and was never made or anything like that. Um, we'll have to wait and see how this goes. This new version of the Munsters shakes out under Rob Zombie's guidance, but I wouldn't put it past Rob Zombie. I wouldn't dismiss him at all. He's pretty good and stuff. So let me know what you think down below. Sounds interesting. I'd be like all for it, man. Hell yeah. So let me know what you think down below. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye.